I'm here live at HFA. Word has gotten out that the annual Women's Ministry Bake Sale is coming up September the 7th, and it's going to be after the Sunday evening church service. Today, I'm going to try to get some interviews with some of the bakers of the church. Let's see what happens. Come on. We're trying to see if we can't get an interview with Miss Jenny Long to see what she...
Did you say Jenny?
Yes, I did. You're Jenny? Are you related to Miss Jenny Long?
No, but I'm Jenny.
Well, I'm sorry, but I want to talk to Miss Jenny Long. Are you related somehow? No. Do you spell your names the same way?
No, but my name's Virginia. My real name's Virginia, and her real name's Virginia, and we're both Jennies.
Okay, and you want to...
I'll do the interview.
But I wanted to speak to the Miss Jenny. You know, the older, more beautiful Miss Jenny. I'm sorry, I just don't have time for you. Okay, a lot of interruptions today, but the next person that I would like to get to talk to is got to be one of the bakers. I can't just talk to any of these people. I want the bakers of the church. There is Miss Jenny Long. We're going to try to see if we can get an interview with her. Miss Jenny, the annual bake sale is coming up. What are you going to be making?
Listen, girl, I'm too old for that.
But Miss Jenny, are you going to make your pecan pies? Are you going to... Please, I just need one interview, please. Okay, she wouldn't do an interview. That's okay, because I see Miss Normie. We're going to try to catch an interview with Miss Normie. Come on. Excuse me, we're trying to get interviews. Excuse me. Miss Normie. Oh! Miss Normie.
Yes.
The annual bake sale is coming up, and I was wondering, would you give me an interview? Are you going to bake your peanut butter cake this year? Come on, tell us what's in the peanut butter cake. Come on.
Come, taste it, be believing.
Oh, Miss Normie, you won't give me an interview?
Nope.
No interviews here today so far. We've got another chance. I think that Miss Martha Jane is going to be our Miss Interview. There she is, Miss Martha Jane. Miss Martha Jane. Are you going to be baking this year for... No,
I am tired of y'all asking me to bake all the time. I'm just not
Please, Miss Martha. No, please.
No way.
We really want you to bake at our... Please. That did not go well.
I'll bake.
Excuse me? You'll bake? Who are you? I'm sorry, but if you're not one of our annual bakers, I just don't want to interview. I'm sorry, I don't have time. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I see one more lady over there, and it's Janice Price. We're going to see. She usually is pretty nice. Let's see if we can't get an interview from her. Janice, hi. How are you doing? Excuse me, Janice, are you going to be baking something this year? Excuse me, Connie, that's very rude. Okay, are you going to be baking something this year for the...
I cannot disclose. I'm sorry. I can't disclose that. You know what? It's on the 7th, though. If everybody wants to come after church, they can find out. Excuse me.
But you usually bake banana pudding. Is that correct?
Darling, you don't bake banana pudding, but I'll let you know what I'm fixing on the 7th.
That did not go well either. Well, that's about all I have. I see Ann. Ann, we have got to talk to Ann. I know she'll talk to us. Come on, Jason. Ann, oh my goodness, Ann. Are you going to be baking this year at our annual Women's Ministry Bake Auction?
That's top secret information, honey.
Top secret? Come on, what are you going to bake? Come on, just give us a little hint.
You'll have to come and see.
Okay, so far there have been no interviews, but there's one last chance. I see Miss Betty Harrison over there. Let's see if we can't get an interview with her. Miss Betty. Hi, Miss Betty.
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we are having our women's bake auction this year. Miss, are you going to be baking something for the annual auction, the bake auction?
I always make something.
Well, could you give us a little hint on what you might be baking?
No, it's a secret this time. Sorry, I don't have time for you
Brennan and I have something going really good right now. We gotta go. Thank you
But Miss
anyway.
Betty, but please.
I'll be here. Just show up, okay?
Did not go well. Well, it seems to me that nobody wants to give us an interview today. But we'll try again next week. I guess everybody's just going to have to show up on September the 7th after church for our annual bake auction for women's ministry. Come and check us out. Thanks.
Are you doing the news today?
Yes, I
Hey,
am.
want to interview me because the bake sale's coming up?
Bake sale is coming out,
Yeah,
but
you
do
need
you?
to interview me.
Well, do you happen to know any of these the bakers? Do you know any of the bakers? Could you get me an interview with the bakers?
About what I'm gonna bake.
But what?
I make the most awesome pumpkin roll.
Who are you?
Danielle
Danielle.
Smith.
Do you go to this church?
Yeah. And I make the most awesome pumpkin roll. So let's talk about it.
But listen to me, Danielle, is it? Unless you can get me an interview with one of the bakers, I don't have time for you. I want one of the bakers.
Well, you know, the youth of this church are the up-and-comers. Thank you.
Maybe so. But we want to talk to one of the bakers. I'm sorry, I just don't have time. The ladies are not wanting to give out their secrets this year. You'll just have to show up and see. Thank you.